In today's episode of Let's Talk Psychofacts, we're diving into a powerful question. Why do so many smart kids grow up to feel lonely, unmotivated, and stuck? They were praised, rewarded, told they'd go far. But somewhere along the way, that promise turned into pressure. That praise? It became a prison. Now, many of those same gifted kids, the ones who once stood out, are quietly struggling as adults. They can't find motivation, they feel behind in relationships, they procrastinate, they isolate, and worst of all, they can't explain why. Because on the outside, everything looks fine. But inside, there's this constant feeling, like life is happening to everyone else, and they're just watching. Why does this happen? It starts when being smart becomes the center of your identity. As a kid, you're told you're brilliant. You get praise not for effort, but for doing things easily. You ace the test without trying. You finish early. You get it the first time. And slowly, you start to believe, if I'm smart, things should be easy. But here's the trap. As life gets harder, as things stop being easy, you begin to doubt yourself. You think, if I'm struggling, maybe I'm not smart after all. So you stop raising your hand, you stop trying new things, you stay where it's safe, where you can't fail, and your world starts to shrink. Meanwhile, others around you, they try, fail, grow, connect. But you're stuck in a shrinking comfort zone, and that's where the loneliness begins. Real connection comes from shared struggle, from showing up, trying, failing, together. But when you avoid those moments, you miss out on the bonds they create. So, you rely on your strength, your mind. You analyze people instead of connecting with them. You understand emotions, but don't feel them. It's called cognitive empathy. You get what someone's feeling, but you don't experience it with them. And eventually, socializing becomes exhausting. You overthink every interaction. You script every conversation. And so, you start avoiding people altogether. But you're smart, right? So you try to fix your feelings with logic. You think your way out of sadness. You write down reasons why you're fine. You overanalyze your every move. But it doesn't work. Because intelligence was never meant to heal emotional pain. There's no intellectual answer to the question, am I enough? That answer can only come through emotion. And for many smart kids, emotional growth got left behind. So when the pain becomes unbearable, the ego steps in with one last defense. I'm not lonely. I'm just different. I'm not isolated. I'm just too deep for shallow friendships. But that's not confidence. That's defensive arrogance. It's a wall built to protect a hurting heart. And the worst part, that wall keeps real connection out. So how do you fix it? Step 1, and this is non-negotiable. You have to stop identifying as the smart kid. Not because intelligence is bad, but because basing your worth on it will slowly destroy your growth. When success becomes your proof of value, you'll do everything to avoid failure, even if it means avoiding life itself. So build a new identity, not around being smart, but around being willing to grow. Start asking, what will help me move forward? Not, what will make me look clever? Try things, be bad at them, get uncomfortable, show up, not to impress, but to participate. Because real confidence doesn't come from looking smart. It comes from showing up, failing, growing, and still choosing to try again. That's the path forward, and you're not alone on it.